Hello everyone, welcome back to White Knuckle. Today, we are doing the reverse of a challenge I've done before, being the only jumping, or the no climbing challenge. Today we are doing the no jumping challenge, or the only climbing challenge. And so we have a lot of perks in regards to that, so let's run them down real quick. First we have Armored Plating, which reduces our grip loss from most hazards. It also reduces our incoming damage by 60%, but we have it mainly for the grip loss. We have Latissimus Optimization, which increases our climbing speed by 40%. Next, we have Anomalous Bonds, which improves our walking, running, and climbing speed by 10%, and it also gives us all of our items back whenever we die, when revived by a disc. And additionally, it will give us a strange disc for however many discs we have in our inventory when we die, and again, revived by a disc. We have Metacarpal Refinement, which allows us to increase our reach and climb speed when we climb non-stop without jumping, which obviously we're not going to be doing. System Reorganization, which improves our movement, jump, climb, and stamina regen by 15%. Of course, we have Elastic Limbs, which increases our reach by 50%. We have Employee Motivator, which gives us 75% climbing speed, but it does increase the mass speed by 25%, so that's not the best. Now, it is a temporary perk, but we have Metabolic Overdrive, which does 30% to our jump height, which doesn't matter obviously, but also 30% to our climbing speed. Unfortunately, again, it only lasts for 8 minutes. And another temporary perk is Bulletproof, which prevents grip loss as well from most hazards, as well as having incoming damage very similar to Armored Plating, but this one only lasts for 15 minutes. Of course, we also have Only Climbing, which gives us 200% climbing speed, but it reduces our walking speed by 60%. And lastly, we have one of the Row Blessing perks being Terror, which improves our walking, running, and climb speed by 8%. It also improves our jump by 8%, but again, we're not doing that. And since we're here, I'm taking two trinkets, the first being the Beta, that has plus 15% reach, and the other being the Yearning Photo, that has plus 15% climb speed and plus 20% walking speed. These are the two trinkets that are connected most to climbing, and so that's why I'm taking them. There are some other trinkets that do as well, but they're not quite as direct, so that's why I chose these two. Alright, we gotta get going because I did say we have Metabolic Overdrive and Bulletproof, both of which are temporary, so I kind of want to make the most out of that. You can see we're kind of crazy fast. Oh my god. Is this as much of a challenge as it is just a wacky run? Well, that's for you to decide, but I would say that we're having a good time. And that's the overall thing of this. I wanted to do this for a while. I just kind of forgot to do it. It just felt like a natural thing to do when we did the only jumping, or the no climbing challenge, whatever you want to call it. And I never got around to it. Oh my god. I never got around to it. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because there's been a lot of things that have changed. We have a bunch of different perks, because that was like before the nest was out. So, you know, I'm kind of glad I waited. Obviously, the perks as well are kind of down to what you would argue. I tried to pick perks that were only specifically climbing related, because there obviously are some perks that you could say, like Adhesive Perspiration, I think that's what it's called, right? Like that, it is climbing related, but I don't know, that's more of like a gimmick thing. So I decided to leave that out, because I felt like that kind of just ruined some of the fun of this, at least for me. Obviously, that is down to your opinion if you want to do this yourself. I mean, we're not using any mods. Well, we are a little bit. We're using the Unlimited Trinkets mod, so we can take two trinkets right from the start, being the Beta and Yearning Photo, which does have climbing speed as well. Basically, climbing speed or any, like, reach is pretty much that. I don't have my jump enabled either. If I press, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am mashing my spacebar. I cannot jump. There will be no accidental jumps in this video. I cannot. I just wanted to look at what our perks are. We're not going to be taking any perks either. I didn't do that for the jumping video either, just because, I don't know, we already have a lot of perks already. There's no reason to really take any additional perks as well. Why did my entity scanner go up? Oh, I guess there's grubs up here, right? Is that what it's telling me? Yeah. I didn't know that the entity scanner made noises. I kinda did, actually. I think I might have accidentally discovered that one day, doing some, like, test recording, but I wasn't exactly... I thought I was going insane, but I realize now that no, I'm not. It makes weird noises sometimes now. It didn't do that before. Why does it do that now? I guess they changed it when they called it the entity scanner instead of the hand scanner. Or maybe it's always done that, and I've just never noticed. Either way, I can't do that normal jump now because I can't reach up there. What do I do here, actually? I guess I need a pitten, huh? Yeah. That's going to be some of our problems where there's rooms that kind of require jumping or an item or something. We're going to definitely need it. Like here, but I might be able to... Yeah, we can crouch still, so that's good. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing all right. I know it's been a little bit since the last video. Again, I don't want to, like, have every single video be like, guys, I'm so sorry that there hasn't been a video. I'm so sorry. But it keeps happening. And again, I actually am sorry. Because it's like, why has it been so long again? I just kind of got a little... Look, I was trying to actually do a different challenge, and I just didn't... It was not working out. I made a whole thumbnail, too. I was so confident it was going to be, like, amazing. And then I just completely ruined it. I just couldn't do it. I had another, sort of thing that happened to me before where I did two-hour sessions playing the game, and just nothing came out of it. Both my commentary was bad, but also I wasn't successful. I kind of made a hard challenge already for myself, and then I made it harder, and I was like, okay, maybe this is too hard. Let me go back to the original version, and I was like, no, this is still kind of hard. Let me go to, like, an easy mode version, and it was still bad. Like, I was just kind of... I tried for, like, 2 different days, 2 different sessions, and I was already kind of behind on stuff, and then I was like, wait, now I'm just not in the mood. So, apologies. I don't know why I'm taking all these grubs. I'm not going to be taking any other perks. I will look at what I have, but I'm not going to... I'll take items. That's really all I'm going to do. We do have anomalous bonds, which does have the disc advantage. I apologize, actually. In the last video, I mentioned with anomalous bonds that I was going to take it, and I did take it in that video, because if I die, I'll get some more perks, or I'll get more stat bonuses. Anomalous bonds doesn't work that way anymore. With the strange disc thing, it just gives you, like, everything in your inventory back when you die. And the only way you get more stat bonuses is if you get a disc in your inventory to turn into a strange disc. I knew that. I don't know why I mentioned it as if I didn't know that. I have a lot of grubs. I mean, okay, look, I could take 3 grubs with me for the barnacle hook later if I really want to, but I mean, that's eating up my space. I don't know if I want to do that now. What do we have in our perks anyway, just to know? I mean, that's really nice, but I don't know about that. Again, I'm not going to be taking I just said it. I'm just going to give them a happy home here. You guys okay with that? Speaking of grubs, there was literally just today, well, okay, yesterday, but whatever. Yesterday, there was an announcement about... I don't know if it's White Knuckle merch in general or just a grub plushie, but whatever the case, consider me hyped. I am very... Oh, yeah, right. I don't want my entity scanner. But yes, so that's pretty cool. I just happened to get a plushie today, actually. Being... a plushie I ordered in, like, December. It's from Routine, which I did like quite a bit, but I mostly got it because I wanted to support that game, because I know it was something that took forever to come out. Anything else I want here? While I'm here? I mean, I guess I could take this rope rebar. Might as well take these things, huh? Just because I can. Anything else we want? I'm just trying to think. There was an injector over here, right? I could do the secret, but I don't trust myself. I will take the injector, since we have a lot of grubs. I think we're good. Or grubs. Roaches. Roaches, I can think. But yeah, no, I got a plush for Routine today. I ordered it in December. That was from Makeship, which is most of the reason why I got it, because I like Routine. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's like a space horror game. It took forever to come out. It's very similar to Alien Isolation, but I actually liked it. I did not like Alien Isolation when I played it. I don't know why. I know a lot of people love the game, but I don't. Something about it, man. Hello. There goes something. I assume our metabolic. Which, ooh, hello. But no, I really like the game, but I don't know. I didn't think I wouldn't consider it a routine anyway. I'm back on routine, not Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation I didn't like. The difference that I found with it was that routine was kind of this thing where I felt as if things were a good balance between predictable and like smart AI sometimes, especially in the like 4th chapter. I think it did chapter. I can't remember if it did chapters or acts, but whatever. The 4th area, the 4th part of the game, anyway. I believe it was chapters. Look at that. I should be going faster here, but I'm not. I'm taking my time. I gotta, like, tame the beast with this climbing. It is kind of insane. We really can't launch ourselves, though. Like, again, I don't have any jumps. So everything you're seeing is all climbing, and nothing else. Ooh, I gotta be careful here. Is that a lemon? Lemon. But, oh god, actually, this one's gonna be bad. Hold on, I gotta focus. Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh, man. That one was scary, because we could just go, we can whip around so fast that sometimes you don't want to. But anyways, but no, I really like the game, and routine versus, like, Alien Isolation I don't like because the AI is like, oh, it's impressive, it's really realistic, but I don't know, I just felt like I was really, that game is so hard to go fast, and I was streaming the game as well, so I wanted to obviously make progress, and there was just times where I was not making progress. It would just take hours to get to the next area, where in any other game like that, I feel like I would have had progress long ago. Which, you know, is fine. Obviously, it's like it's a bit of a challenge in comparison to other games like it, which I guess is why people really enjoy the game, but I don't know, it's getting on my nerves, I guess, at that time. But no, routine I like, because, I don't know, it was refreshing, because it was a nice balance between the two, I think. And I also enjoyed the vibe a little bit more than Alien. I like Alien, don't get me wrong. The movies are very good, but something about it, I like the vibe that routine was going for a little more, I think. Which, you know, I don't exactly know why. Because, again, both are sci-fi. Something about Alien just doesn't fully click with me in comparison. I'm just gonna drink this. I don't know why. I just feel like it, I guess. I don't know. Elastic Limb's really coming in clutch for a lot of these things. I think that's, like, the major thing for this. But, yeah. I'm a little worried about Abyss, actually, because with all this, like, craziness, it's gonna be really hard. And most of that... most of Abyss is benefited by jumping and, like, blink eyes and flare jumps and all that sort of stuff, so it'll be a little bit more difficult, I think, to get through there than most other areas. Hello? There we go. I was like, can I not climb up there? I've never had to think about that. I guess I've only ever jumped there. And I've just never thought about the fact... Where am I going? Oh, there we go. There we go. Very cool. But, anyway. No, I've been a little burnt out and brain foggy in the past, like, couple days, especially after doing recordings that just didn't work out. Just puts you in, like, a bad mood overall. We are fully equipped to trading at the bazaar here. We have another beta. I could go for that. Cleaver is also good. I would like that. I'll replace my hammer with a cleaver. Kind of a no-brainer. Here, I have a syringe and a bar, and another bar. I really don't need these bars. You have anything here that would be worth... Yeah, alright. Take another bar. I think that's worth enough. Yeah, baby. There you go. Thank you. Take another beta for that increased reach, because we really need that. Oh, I should have traded my hammer. I'm an idiot. Do we want anything else here? Climbing shoes is stupid, because we can't jump. Well, I guess I can grind that later. That was my bad. I should have traded that. I don't know why I bought that. I might buy a disc, actually. You know what? I am going to do that, because I might do some save shenanigans, since we have anomalous bonds. I don't normally do that, but that's also because I don't normally have anomalous bonds to, like, mess with, you know? Are we going to use any of this stuff? Probably. That's fine. Oh, yay. I could probably do some shenanigans here, too. Anyways, I got distracted. I was saying some stuff. Oh, yes, I meant to say this earlier again, because I keep leaving it, and I think it's just something that you guys aren't gonna catch, because I'm saying it so late into the video, but I'll say it now so I don't forget. I'm doing Twitch streams at some point. I said it like halfway through the last video. I was gonna say it pretty much immediately here, and I completely forgot. Oopsie. I'm getting distracted with so many other things. But, yeah, no, I'm doing Twitch streams. I'm setting up stuff for Twitch. I'm pretty much done now. At this point, I'm just getting, like, my music playlist set up. It's, like, the lamest thing ever, but that's what I'm doing. You know, I found it very hard. I mean, I used to have a big music playlist. I still have. It has, like, 200 songs in it, but I just pretty much threw anything that I liked in there. Pretty much game OSTs, because, you know, you can kind of... It sounds so sketchy, but really, like, you can get around tons of... Whoa. You can get around tons of, copyright and stuff, right? If you put, like, a game soundtrack in. Oh, no! What did I do? How did I do that? What did I do? I don't even know. Oh, I tried to jump. I was like, why did I fall? I tried to jump. I can't jump, guys. I literally pressed the spacebar. This is why I took the spacebar off. Because the possibility of jumping was very high just there, and I'm glad I got rid of it. I mean, it almost killed me, but, like, that's deserved. You know? How do I get over there? There we go. Okay, we're good. Oh, boy. Anyway. Well, that was nerve-wracking. But, ooh, I should see if I can go get that other disc over there, too. That would be nice. Not that I'm gonna force a death immediately, but... we might do some shenanigans. Why not? But, yeah, no, I had, like, a playlist of a bunch of just game soundtracks that I used on my stream forever ago. But it's just a bunch of random things. It's very all over the place. And there's some stuff, too, that's, like, you know... stuff made by smaller artists as well that I asked to use and things. That stuff's not bad, but I really wanted stuff that fits in with White Knuckle. Because that's what we'll be doing. It's been really hard to find stuff, like video game OSTs specifically, that fit in with White Knuckle. Obviously, I'm using White Knuckle soundtrack itself, and then immediately you can probably be like, well, like Half-Life probably fits pretty well, and it does. Half-Life 2 even kind of fits. Portal 2, not really. Portal, sort of. After that, you're starting to get kind of out of the wheelhouse of music and stuff like that. So if you guys have recommendations, let me know. Because I have no idea at this point. I've got pretty good. Can I not grab this? I can. Okay. I was about to say. Can I not grab... Isn't there somewhere I can grab? I can. There we go. I'm just trying to see if I can, like... There we go. I wanted to kind of get out of the way. Oh, God, I have rebar. I'm going to have to go back up here, aren't I? Somehow I managed. Alright, we're good. I thought the angle was too steep, but we're fine. We have a grub, which I don't need, but I'm going to take another disc. Hitting... Sure. For the recycle properties. Ow. Thank God those spikes can't do damage, otherwise I would have been dead just there. But, no, it's been hard to find music. It really has been. I put in, like, Stray again. Like, that was one of the weirdest things. That album is insane for video game OST music. That one's the weirdest one. It has some stuff that actually fits pretty well with White Knuckle, but then it also has tracks that you'll go through. This is like, I think it's the deluxe track, or the deluxe album, because I believe the normal one just has the environmental stuff, but the deluxe one has insane stuff on it. I just wanted to take a look at what we had there. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy this disc. We didn't have any other roaches here. We didn't have, like, one here right now. We have one up here, you think? Nothing! Look at this terrible luck on my part. That's fine. I have what I need, so I'm not that worried about it. But I'm gonna take this disc. I'm gonna put this one in here, or this one. I will put a oneer in here, because I don't think it matters what the disc is, but I'm gonna put one disc in here. I'm gonna put a oneer in. That's untitled. And we'll back up now, which I rarely do, but because we have anomalous bonds, we now have 2 discs we could get benefits out of. Is it a bit of a waste of a T2 disc and just not use that? Maybe, but I don't need all those saves. I don't think. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but, you know. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're fine. But yes, also, what's the beta stack to? Because I don't know. 29, that's pretty good. We'll take this, we'll take these 2 for now. I'm pretty full up. Part of me wants to take back strengtheners, but, whatever. We don't need the flare gun. I'm not going to worry about it. I think we'll be fine with our syringe method, and also the fact that we have insane just insane stats at this point. Look, I understand that. As a slight thing, just because I remembered it, the hands we're using today are the CS2 sports gloves. There's also the hand wraps by the same person, which I've used in a prior video, in the wide FOV video from quite a while ago. I wanted to use these just because it felt fitting. You know, it feels like we're training to be the best climber ever. I don't know. It felt like it fit for me, and it felt like a good excuse to use them. So, whatever. You agree or you don't, whatever. We are fast, but also we're not like grubbed, so I still have to focus on where I'm grabbing. But anyway. I had a whole thing, and I completely forgot. I think I finished my spiel on talking about Twitch, so I think we're good. I did just yeet myself up there, by the way. And we're good. We're good. Okay. It's kind of hard to get into vents, actually, just because we're so fast while climbing. We do have only climbing, and somehow our speed is pretty much unaffected, which is kind of cool. It's nice that it balances itself out. Alright, we're good there. And at the pier. I don't know when I will choose to perish, but at some point I guess I'll have to, huh? Should I have just done it immediately? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we can get some more stuff out of this and it'll be worth our while. I don't know. We'll be going for a little while. I had a whole other thing I was going to say, and I don't even remember what it is. Oh, we have to go get our injector over here. We can't forget! This one's guaranteed, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know why I always think it's not. Ooh, we could do like some... That was kind of fun. We could do like some crazy pogos. I'd use like the jumping more. Again, I'm worried about Abyss, because again, I guess I'm going to have to do a lot of this, so I should get my practice in now, huh? Just a walking, like, jumping method, like this stuff. It's very satisfying, don't get me wrong. It is actually very satisfying. It's a little too satisfying, if I'm being honest. Like, I could just do this and then do that. Oh, that's ridiculously stupid. But it's very satisfying. Except when it goes wrong. If you get nicked on, like, one thing, you're going a complete other direction, I think. And I'd rather not, oh, we have another disc there, hello. This is the one time I can feel not so bad about, climbing up here. Huh? Like I did in the jumping video. I remember it. And it's something that's going to haunt me for the rest of my life. I will just remember that stuff. But yeah, anyway. You know, when I was setting up Twitch stuff, because I'm pretty much good now, I was really, like, concerned that I was going to forget something, you know? We'll drink this now, I don't need this. Anybody? I knew there'd be somebody in here. And no other roaches either, seemingly, unless I got bamboozled. Man! But I always have that fear with pretty much anything, but... like, even more so for Twitch stuff, because it's been so long. I'm still a little worried about it, honestly. Like, I want to do it. But, I'm a little concerned. I'm concerned for many different reasons. I'm concerned for, like... I'm concerned for myself as well as others. That sounds super ominous. All I mean is, like... My stream before was very, like, interaction heavy. Like, there was a lot of, like, channel point redeems to do, like, ridiculous stuff, and it's like, you know, I'm not really gonna go too heavy on that now. Because it was a little exhausting. And I don't know if I've said it before, but, like, my whole reason why I didn't keep streaming was, because I was doing, like, daily shorts all the time, and it just kind of, like, that super burned me out for, like years of burnout. Like, that's what that cost. So I was just like, dude... I was streaming with the purpose of trying to get a daily clip. Which is such a terrible reason to try to stream. Like, it just removed all the fun of it for me. Genuinely. So... that's all I needed that pitting for, so it's totally fine. But it removed all the fun for me. I want to get the pea beans here if I can. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's get the pea beans. Not that I need them, but, you know. Think I can get it like this? I can. I think you can just do that with normal elastic limbs, actually, but I could be wrong. Anyways. Secret! Pea beans. If you didn't know how to get pea beans, now you do. Actually, have I done pea beans in another video? I don't know. I probably have. I just don't think I have, but I probably have. But no, like, there's that, and I'm also worried about myself, because I almost feel as if I have to do a practice stream just on my own. Just not actually a stream, but just pretend like I'm live. But I'll probably be fine, right? We're doing these videos normally, it's fine. This is, I mean, I just want to carry the same momentum, and if I'm doing that, then, like, why would I need to practice that? Outside of the fact when I'm doing something stupid, because I do tend to do that from time to time. I didn't need to eat all that necessarily, I just felt like I wanted to. Oh my god, that actually does work. I was like, will I be able to do that? I've done that jump before. Not necessarily that, but I've done, like, similar-esque jumps when I've had, like, pulse organ. That actually worked. I'm really glad. But yeah, anyway, that's been, like, the main thing on my mind, because I've been doing a lot of work on that. And I think for the most part, I'm good. There's just, like, a few tiny little technical things at this point. What do I think I want the translocator. I think that's going to help us more. Now here's the question, do I die now? Because I have a lot of stuff on me. A lot of extra discs and syringes and stuff I don't really necessarily need. I guess I have to find out how over-encumbered I am. I guess that's really the question here. Because if I could buy another disc and I get like 5 discs of benefit, which is kind of crazy. Then I have to make sure I don't die there. And I do have an injector and other things, so I'll use that probably immediately because I'm in habitation. I could take another one, but I really don't need to. Still have the pea beans. How over-encumbered are we? Just curious. Okay, so I have this and this. If I have another disc, I get rid of these 2 things. I have a bar, but I don't need it necessarily. Let me get rid of this. I think we'll be okay, actually. I think I can buy this, and then we can just, like, plummet to our death here into the abyss. Is that a good strategy? I don't know. I never use anomalous bonds, but this would be 5 discs of benefit, and that would be pretty good. It's not as good as it used to be, in fairness, but I already know that. And we have a translocator now, I mean... Come on. That's the way to go. Get these in here. I guess we'll do this too. I don't know how many of these things respawn after you come back here again. I assume everything will be fine. Alright. Isn't this how people get, like, the crazy points? I think so. Alright, we're good. Did I bought this disc? Alright. Let's get going. Let me, just commit die. Why not, right? You can see my panic, flashlight binky. Ah! Look at us go. It feels so wrong to me to do. But it's okay. I was worried I didn't save. But I was like, no, I remember. I'm confident. I remember doing it. I remember pulling. Alright, we're good. Look at this. Look at all of our discs. Oh, it's the way to do it, though, isn't it? Look at that. How many do we have? 40% increase to jump height, which doesn't matter. But climbing speed, 40%. And walking and running speed is pretty good, too. We can still walk and run. That still counts, too. Yeah, I don't feel too bad. Oh my god. Holy crap, I feel like I'm on an injector permanently. I think that was the play. I could be wrong, but it feels pretty good. Let's put this in here. We still have a flashlight. We're good. I guess I can take this bar too. Why not, you know? And I assume all of our things in here are the same. I don't know. Does that get rerolled? I don't die enough. Which sounds like a humble brag, but it's, you know, that's not the point. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't. Some of you had told me that you're like, man, your videos are so easygoing. Or it's like, it's relaxing. But then I do things like that, and I think, no. That can't be true. Certainly not. Have you heard me? But I don't know. I've been told multiple times in, like, my life, though, the same thing. So, I don't know. I guess I just have that quality. I don't know. Whatever. If you use me to, like, as your sleep aid, I guess I can't be mad at that. I have trouble sleeping all the time. If I could watch White Knuckle to fall asleep, that would be amazing, actually. I would be so into that. In fairness, I've never tried it, so I've already talked about my problems sleeping before, though, so, you know, I'm not great at it. We're good. This is gonna be hard to get in here, I think. There we go. We're fine. It's all good. See, I'm confident enough doing this. I'm just worried about Abyss. But if we have a translocator on us, then it won't be too bad. I think we'll be fine. Okay. How are we doing on our over-encumbered? Honestly, we're just over-encumbered by one item. That's not bad. I was gonna eat the bar, but, guess we don't need to. Should I take another injector? Probably not, right? Well, yeah, I will. I will, and then I'll take our bar right now. Not that I need it, but... Hello, I'm not here for you. Can you tell how crazy I'm going? I was going to do a video. I'm glad I'm not going to do it. I did like a little test to see how it was going to go. So if you want to hear of a video I'll never do, I'm never going to do a video that is specifically... This was a video I was going to do because I'm not great with a blink eye, even now. I've improved a lot, though, in the past little while. I would always avoid using blink eyes, and so I've never been great at it. And I've always been good at doing them incorrectly. And I think if you've seen enough videos from me, you probably can see the proof of that when I do use them. So I wanted to improve my blink eye usage and just being better at using them. And... oh! That's fine. I thought I was going to get a better launch there, but I did not. Alright, we're good. This goes here. Ah, okay. I've never actually gone that way before. I knew it got up there, I had never actually gone that way. Maybe I went that way once, but it's been a long time. Do we need another disc? The answer is no. No, we don't. I'm not... maybe just in case. we could bring it to the Nest ATM and get that for our money or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna die again. I am kind of over-encumbered with this, aren't I? It's fine. It's by like 2 items, whatever. Who cares? Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Don't worry about it. I will say, I try not to be in, like, to bring up too many, bad things. I think I've mentioned this before as well. But, I try to generally speak from just my current mood. But it's really bad if your current mood is, like, not super positive. I've had a lot of like flip-floppy days. Whenever I'm like burnt out or just not getting things done the way that I want to, I just get in like a really negative mindset. I know we have a grub. I'm good. But I just get into like a really negative mindset sometimes. I'll get into a really negative and like retrospective mindset sometimes, especially at like night. And I think that's a fairly like common thing that people have too, where you're thinking about, you know, not that you should be, but sometimes you can't help it. You'll just think about, oh, that one time in, can I not grab here? Oh, I can't actually grab here. I didn't know that. Can I not? Really? There's nowhere to grab down here. I did not know that. Okay. I was not aware that you could not... There was nowhere to grab there. Well, good thing we have a translocator. That's what that's for. At least in that case. Huh. Learn something new every day. Usually you can grab the floor in most areas. I think I might need it again. There we go. Thank you, translocator. But no, I think... Oh my god, can we get P-beans again? Will they give me P-beans again? Can I get 2 P-beans? I've never tried this before. I don't need that for this. Thank you very much. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted. Oh my god, I can. What is this? I didn't know you could take multiple P-beans. What is this? This is ridiculous. Also, I know exactly what I'm going to use the pouch for when we get there, by the way. Absolutely. Alright, we're good, we're good. I can't believe we got another P-bean. But no, like, I think everybody has that sort of, they'll think about something they did as like a kid or whatever, and they'll be like, man, I can't believe I did that. Or somebody will think of like, how come I didn't, like, you know, say this to this person, or I didn't go and do this thing, or whatever, or how did I let that happen, whatever. Like, we all have our regrets and everything like that, in different ways, whatever the case may be. And so, like, my head will always just be in that sort of thing. Like, dude, I never went to, like, actually, I never went to a single high school dance. I was just gonna say, like high school prom, you know, I never went to that. Never went to that at all. I went to, like, elementary school dances, but that, like, that's different. That's just a bunch of kids being like, wow, this is good. I can't believe they're playing, I don't know. I can't believe they're playing the party rock anthem. This is crazy. Let's all, you know, freak out. like, that's the whole thing. But high school dances are different. I guess. I don't know. I never went to them, but I just assume... like, my school would post, like, pictures on social media even then, so... Most of my thought process was like, and from what I would know from at least even pictures and like friends that went there, it's just like, oh, it's pretty much just, if you have somebody to go with, and I don't just mean prom, but like, you know, if you have somebody to go with in either a very friendly way or ideally probably a romantic way, then that's kind of like the whole point of going. And I did not have that reason, and I'm not a dancer either. Like, if you're an extreme dancer and you just like having a good time with people, too, and you're, like, very extroverted, then I guess that's also a good reason, but that ain't me, man. I can tell you that. We don't need a flashlight, so that'll free up some slight room. How over-encumbered are we? 2 items, I think? Oh, multiple items. Well, that's fine. I'll just take this 1 syringe and we'll be A-okay. We got a translocator. I could take a blink eye with me, maybe. Do I need it? Not necessarily. Honestly, the P-beans kind of sucks for me. Only because I don't really want to... Should I get... I might get rid of a P-bean. I mean, I have the disc. I don't need the disc either. You know what? I'm just going to grind the disc. We don't need that. We get up by, like, 1 item. I might take another blink eye just... for the security? You know what? Actually, no, I'm not. I think we're fine. We're gonna go. We're just gonna go. I'm gonna just commit to what I've got. I think it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be all good. Yeah, no, I had no reason to go to, like, high school prom, but I still think about that. I'm like, but, like, what if I did go? But a lot of the time, you just have to think about it in that you really got to, like, think about where were you in that moment in your life, you know? And I think for the most part, that'll kind of help you go, like, well, actually, it probably was a smart decision I didn't go to that. Because I know at that point in my life, I probably would have just been like, oh, I should have gone. Like, that's how I'll think now, and then I'll be like, well... then like that John Cena meme where he pops out of the little, like, the paper promotional thing behind the wall or whatever. You know the one that he's like, are you sure about that? That's why we have this. That's why we have that. Oh, Jesus. This is also kind of hard to control, but it's fine. We're getting there. I just want to go fast. I'm like Sonic. I wonder if somebody made Sonic hands. This would have been a good excuse to use those as well. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, this is actually kind of scary. I gotta, like, really focus, but no, like, I don't know, I just know that in that case I would have sat somewhere in a corner during prom or during any high school dance and just been like, why am I here? I pretty much did that in my elementary school dances, not all of them. Usually I had, like, some friends that were just like, I just want to get down and freak out, as I said earlier. My dance move is thrashing my body around violently. It's elementary school kid dance, you know. But, I don't know. I guess I'm good. But, like, those are the things that go through my mind when I'm, like, not... I'll still, like, think bad thoughts and stuff. Just things like that. Either I'll, like, reminisce or I'll think about other things. I'll think about, like, embarrassing things. You know? I'll be like, I remember that one time my dad caught me doing a little bit, something, you know, too personal on my own time. If you know what I mean. That's why we have that. Ah, Jesus. And by the way, as much as I say that was a joke, that did happen to me one time when I was a young, early teen. Oh! What is making that noise? I don't even know. Do I want to know? Probably not. Let's go. I tried to jump. I can't. And I know that. Whoa! You just gotta hold forward. Just fully send it. There we go. This one I'm a little nervous about, not gonna lie. We're fine. We're fine. Look at this. It's like we still have a jump. It's like I've been jumping this whole time. Right? Yeah, totally like I've been jumping this whole time. Oh my god. I'm a little nervous just with how close he is. And this is why we take an injector. We're fine. We're all good. You just gotta focus. This is my focus time, I apologize. Ooh. I think we're actually good. I'm just doing that because I did not want to worry about doing any of that. Oh god, do we have this now? No. Well, I have P-bean. Should I do the P-bean thing? I don't know if I can do the P-bean thing. That's the problem. We have two. Should I just take one? Take a P-bean and not worry about it? Maybe. That might be the play, honestly. Time to go. I know you're trying to hit me, but there we go. I'm just gonna do that. Because I don't trust myself. I think I can just grab this one, right? There we go. Okay. Woo, we're good. Sorry, I've been a bit nervous, but we're here. We're at the nest. Okay, we're good. Abyss was spooking me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I can recover a little bit. Anyways, I don't know what else was I talking about? Something. Whatever. Abyss really throws me for a loop sometimes. Nest does too, but I think we'll be okay. I should actually go get that other ruby brooch, shouldn't I? Yeah. You never know. You never know what I want to buy. There might be some items to get. I know what I want the pouch for, at the very least. Hello. I was worried he was going to be up high and then I'd have to jump for him, which would have been problematic. You know another common thing that comes up when I think about, like, past things that have happened that I go, oh, that's embarrassing, is anytime you're at, like, a... and it hasn't happened to me too much with, people my age. Usually it's, like, my family, friends, and stuff, and I just happen to be home. But there was one time in, like, college, I was invited to, like, a couple college parties. I don't know why. It's not like I've ever been the person that's, like, the life of the party. So, I don't know. I guess I just knew a person that was like, you should come to this party we're having. And then, you know, I awkwardly... Like, I'm good with, like, 2 to 3 people. So I remember getting to these college parties, and I was usually pretty early and, like, on time, because most people are not. And I remember being, like, on time for one of these parties anyway, and showing up and being like, hey, I'm good, you know? We're all having a vibe, right? Everything's good. We're having a good time. And then I'd talk to like a couple people, then more people would show up, and then I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm like out of the friend group now, because now people's like social circles are starting to form as they normally do. Is there anything I want in here? I mean, okay, I need some room for ammo in fairness. I try to keep room for 5, right? So that's what I try to do anyway. Thank God for the pouch, because now I can carry some stuff. Do I take another injector? I might take another one just for the benefit of using it during, symbiosis? Maybe? Maybe a pill. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the P-beans because I know I'm not gonna use them. I will use the translocator. Actually, you know what I should do? I should do this and use this for, telefrag kills, because I never do that. And I know that's the thing you can do, and I know it recharges when you do that. I just never do it. So let's try that, and we'll use our cleaver as a backup. See how well we can manage. What's in our perk machine while we're here? Pulse organ. Oh, pulse organ. That'd be so useful for me right now. Let's see what's in here real quick. Oh, wow, we just got a free bottle. Well, I guess I can use it now, huh? No reason not to, really. Bam! I'll wait. Oh, boy! I kind of forgot how fast we were while climbing. You kind of forget when you're not climbing. Because it's not like I'm that weird speed-wise, but... but no, I was at this, like, one party, and, there was this, like, people started showing up more and more, and then I'm like, okay, clear, like, I'm friends with, like, the one person, well, I mean, I'm kind of, like, friendly with everybody, but I was really only kind of friends, and not even, like, a super close friend of, like, one guy that was there. Do you die? Okay, you do, I wasn't sure how... Oh, no, you still didn't die. Thought you did, but you didn't. Well, whatever. I think I know how many hits it takes for a barnacle to die, but apparently not. There we go. Gotta be another blood bug, right? Usually there's like 3 of them. But I'm like, there's like this one guy that I know. That's pretty much it. So now I'm kind of like out of the conversation because these people are talking amongst themselves, and like I'm not friendly enough to really be the person that butts into the conversation. So I'm like, whatever, it's fine. This is the situation. I'm fully content with what's going on. Whatever. So like the night's going on, and at one point I was offered. I don't drink very often. I drink sometimes, like, I'll drink at, like, a social event like this. Like, I do social drinking, right? Like, okay, I'll drink because, you know, everybody else is drinking and I'm not, like, against it, but I'm not gonna go, like, crazy ham with... Oh, like, I'm not gonna go crazy on the drinks, right? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna, like... like, one drink here, one drink there, whatever, right? Yeah, like that. Those are the telefrag kills. Love to see it. But I'm like drinking a little bit, and at one point I got invited to a drinking game, and I don't know why I accepted. I think I was just like, well, it gives me something to do and I'm bored. I almost lost, and the condition for losing was everybody mix their drink together, and then you chug the drink that's mixed together. The guy that did lose was completely smashed the rest of the night. So I'm very glad I didn't, because I've never been drunk before, especially to that level. So I don't know why I joined that game, but I did. So yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I do not know why I did that. So like that was one of the things that happened in the night, and then at one other point, people were like, "Let's play Jackbox." That's the whole reason I brought this up, because I immediately was like, oh great, I'm in a friend group of people that, like, this is not my vibe. You know, it wasn't that anything was bad, but necessarily. No bizarre entrance here, unfortunately. It wasn't bad necessarily by any means, like, it was whatever, but there can be good stuff in here, right? Yeah, look at that, an injector. Love to see it. Frame rate's a little bad here. Don't mind me. That is very satisfying, I have to say. I do like it. But no, it was like, okay, let's play Jackbox. And I think people have talked about this kind of thing before too, right? Where, like, you know, you're playing like Quiplash or Fibbage or whatever. And mainly Quiplash is like the worst one in a group of friends, where you have like the one friend that's trying and then the other friends that are like, we're just gonna say a stupid inside joke that like only a couple people get, but it's gonna be enough to win every time. That was what happened. Except everybody that got the inside joke was everybody but me and like maybe one other person. And it's like, why would you do this? And so I'd be trying to get these like amazing one-liner jokes in at Quiplash, and I was like, man, this is some of my best work. I'm really putting like my best foot forward here, because I want to do well. I was freaking out, and then I kept freaking out, and it kept getting worse. We're fine, somehow. I don't know. I very much deserved to fall on my ass there in the water and just completely lose, but we're fine. Plant. Oh, I can't get the plant. There's the plant. Okay, we're good. That's kind of a hard shot to make when you go at Mach 500. Okay, I'm trying not to trigger the ticks. Kind of losing track of my hands a little here. Okay. How much ammo do we have right now? Oh, we're fine. We'll get one more. All good. I probably could have just gone there. I'm just playing Nest normally at this point now with like crazy motion. I kind of have to stop that, I think. I gotta deal with the hunter here. I can't really go super fast, because otherwise I'm just gonna launch myself into random things that aren't good. That works. Okay, I'm just gonna do my normal here, because otherwise I'm gonna regret it, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, there we go. Is it not a telefrag? It isn't, but it is what it is. Anyways, I did end up regaining, getting some people back for, like I kind of got some people actually into me for a little bit there. Just in terms of like, oh, this guy's cool. Because somebody, for some reason, I think they were playing Jackbox on the Switch, or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. Am I stuck? I kind of was stuck, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, go, 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 go. I'm still stuck. I hate this. Stop that. There we go. Please. Where to now? I don't know. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well. No. Please. Okay. Everything's going wrong. Alright, we're fine. I think. We're good, we're good. Oh boy. That was kind of scary, actually. There we go. All good. Totally fine. I was a little nervous. But either way, the switch was going on, right? And for whatever reason, somebody had, like, the switch going, and then they just left it on, and they, like, somebody handed me the controller, I guess the person who owned the switch, and they're like, yeah, do whatever. And I don't know why. I think it was, there was, like, one guy that was actually kind of, like, nice. I mean, there was a lot of people that were nice, but there was, like, this one person that was particularly nice, because they were, like, always seeing me and being like, yeah, clearly you're not having a great time, so I'm just gonna, like, I'm just gonna, like, at least give you something to do. And maybe he felt bad, or maybe, like, I don't know. It could be anything, really, but I don't know. That guy was cool anyway. I talked to him many times after that, too, and we did a bunch of cool stuff together in other ways, so, you know. I give him a little respect at the very least, you know. It was very cool of him to do what he did, but either way, somebody he handed me their Switch or whatever, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. And I don't exactly remember what happened, but I was like, oh, I was looking through their stuff, and I was like, I don't know, I feel like I remember. I feel as if I remember, like, looking through the games, and then he told me to put it on some game, and then that guy, he was kind of drunk like other people, so I think he kind of forgot. I think he was vibing out to, like, a record player that was there. It had, like, Rush music on it, and they were like, oh, this is the shit. So they kind of forgot about me, and I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. I just have the Switch controller in my hands. I have the full Switch in my control, and nobody's paying attention. Well, what do? I don't know. I guess I'll just load up. There's Mario Odyssey here. I guess I'll do that. And so I did. And I load up Mario Odyssey, and I start playing the game. And I had watched, like, a bunch of speedruns of the game. I'd done, like, a couple speedrun strats, but nothing really. And I was like, well, let me just try to do some of these strats. And I start popping off. I start getting all the different strats. I'm like, I get, like, Cascade with the dinosaur. I'm up already at whatever her name is, Madame Brutal, like, early. I get through the pyramid. I do, like, the clip into the pyramid early. I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm doing, like, some pretty fast movement, and just because I watch speedruns, and people start going like, oh shit! I got most of the party watching me play Mario Odyssey. But eventually, you know, people started talking again, even though I was still playing pretty good. But it kind of got a little slower after a while, because I'm like, I don't remember what the speedrun strat is here. So, you know, that was kind of a thing that happened, but, you know, overall, I'm not great at parties. And apparently my high school stopped doing high school dances for a little while, because apparently there were drugs there. But I wouldn't know, because I wasn't there. That was just stuff I heard, so maybe that's not correct. But there was a suspicious amount of time where my high school did not do high school dances, so I guess I'm just overall glad that I don't go to most parties. It's probably for the best overall. I'm either super awkward or bad things happen that I guess I wasn't there for, so I'm all good. But anyway, that's gonna be everything for today. That run went pretty well. It was a pretty fun time, honestly. It was nice to just do some climbing and stuff like that. I'm a little all over the place with myself, but that's how things go sometimes. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll hopefully see you either on stream, hopefully pretty soon. Once again, I will be live on Twitch and here on the YouTube channel. At least that's the plan right now. And obviously more videos in the future. Either way, that's everything from me. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.